Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. We're at war. As you well know by this point, it's day 31 of course, but this time it's a war on two fronts. The invaders on the outside and an internal one, with the Last Academy students pitted against our newest transfer students. Definitely some arrogance from our latest arrivals, but those that have been here the entire time merely continue to fan the flames, so to speak, or in Kurara's case, fed the troll. So now they won't even divulge what world death means, even though we gave them intel on the undying flames. Certainly not a fair transaction. Even Nozomi has begun to distance herself from us slightly, though hopefully that's just because of the tomato whispering in her ear. Here's hoping we can reset today. Hopefully we can bridge the gap before our next defense mission, because we're going to need everyone. All hands on deck. Alright. I've divulged some more theories. I did have one on the Revive-O-Matic. I was like, you know, it's a bit suspicious how it manages to bring us all back to life. I was thinking, oh, okay, well, we had that discussion with Ato about parallel worlds and whatnot, which is a theory I brought up, which means that it's probably not going to be that if they're going to hang a lampshade that obvious in front of us. But I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe when we die, we don't actually come back. We get another version of us from another universe brought in. But then I quickly dispelled that because obviously, when we come out of the Revive-O-Matic, which has only been like twice so far, once with Darumi and once when I sacrificed Takumi, we maintain our memories of what's happened for the past however many days in this excursion. So that can't be it, but there's got to be something dodgy about the Revive-O-Matic, right? Why else would it be so heavily defended? And we don't even want to touch it. And not to mention the undying flames at the defense room on the 3rd floor. Not quite sure what that's all about. How we managed to ignite it to begin with if we can't kill it. Alright, looks like the new crew is hanging out in their rooms. Alright, that means it's just us at the cafeteria today. Yeah, no one hanging around in the hallways. Everyone's gone straight for breakfast.
Huh?
Oh, it's just us today? Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. Yeah, Mr. Friendship. Come on, Ato. You're the diplomatic soul here. I'm sure you can find some way to get them on our side. Although, I guess I have been pretty successful in persuasion missions. Maybe that's what it's going to come down to. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Atsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? It doesn't help that we've got 3 people here who refuse to fight whatsoever. They're going to be like, these untitled brats want our food, and now that we're here, they're going to expect us to help them defend? When some of their own won't even do that? Like, you know, there's definitely wrongs on both sides. Kurara shouldn't have come in here guns blazing, ready to put us all down no matter what, but, you know, we haven't really helped things either. We shouldn't have given her attention, for starters. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening, as someone new came into the room. New? Oh. Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here? But on the bright side, I don't think anyone's hostile with her. It's just everyone else.
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Hey! Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us? One of us? One of us? Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. Alright, well, spill the beans after I speak with everyone else. Ugh, do I really want to start things off the show? You know what? Let's leave them for last so we can be instantly cleansed by speaking with Nozomi. It's no secret that Shoma, oh man, like, you know, I try to be understanding, but he's making it really hard for me to sympathize with him. I hope she's not here to try to patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere way too much. I bet you are. You just want this killing game to happen, but we've got no mascot to run it, so you're gonna have to take that job, and that means you can't participate in it. Do you really want that, Darumi? I wonder what Nozomi wants. Friendship. Isn't that what you crave? What's the deal with those second campus guys? I guess we'd better hear what she has to say. What's Nozomi doing here? What does she want to talk about? It's the cafeteria. Maybe she wants to eat breakfast. I would like to make friends with the others, but there's really nothing I can do. Not with your brother by your side. Do we even need to reconcile with those ragtag misfits? There's nothing wrong with our two teams acting separately. Yeah, there will be when it comes to a defense battle. I'm not buying this goody-goody act. She's just as bad as the rest of them. Okay, I forgive Gaku because he's always hostile until you actually get to know him. Alright. Shoma? I wish there was something I could do to smooth things over, but I'd probably only mess up and make everything worse. Yeah, actually, I think you're bang on the money this time around. You would make everything worse. Okay. Nozomi, what's up? What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry. I'd like to, but Kurata and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want, then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria. At least for a while. Oh, great. God, I feel like we're in the middle of a divorce. Like, okay, well, now'd be a good time to start wondering about how we're going to split things and divide things up. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. But this is just putting a band-aid on the solution, right? We need to actually come together and discuss things properly without hurling insults. That means Kurata needs to shut the fuck up. And so does Ima, to be honest. And Gaku needs to cool off. And everyone needs to calm down. I should just be there with Nozomi. We're the only ones talking. Everyone else is just present, okay? It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. Yeah, I bet. Because you're not even trying to put effort in. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. Ugh, you sound like a walking recruitment poster. What are you, Uncle Samantha? That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use hemoanima. Gaku! Okay, see? Like, why do we need to start things? Everyone just chill out. There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. Alright, when's that going to be? Day 100? Day 90? That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you... Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start the killing game! That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? I don't know about hates my guts, but, sensing some passive-aggressive vibes, gotta say. But, again, I'm blaming Kurata on that and getting in her mind, infecting her like a little parasite. So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. Guys, it's fine. Eito, do you just spill the beans with everyone? Or am I that obvious? I'm probably that obvious. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry. You get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life. From my parents. Wow, okay, well, at least they didn't abandon you like Gaku's parents did. Hey! God! This is the best way to start my day. The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. My fault for ordering something tasteless and bland from the chefs. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on. Huh? Alright, what should I do today? I've got plenty of free time to fill up. Do we now? Well, we don't know how long this is going to last. The Metal Shop and Biolab have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will help give you an advantage in battle, so spend your free time wisely on developing these tools. Your extinguisher level has increased. Your firefighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. The materials you gain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Good to know. Okay, well, I don't think we need any more new materials at this point. let's make the most of our new rooms and explore what they've got going on there. Goodness knows you guys would be like, why didn't you visit those rooms? Just like I didn't visit the training room when it first unlocked. I'm sorry, but yeah, we'll make sure that we make that happen today. Alright, let's start with the metal shop. Traps, I'm curious. Shoma's in here. I don't like it when there's so much tension in the air, but there's nothing a lowlife like me can do to fix things. I suppose we should actually go around and speak with everyone we can. Kako is here at the cafeteria. Let's be wary of going into the library because we're forced to read if we walk in there. I wonder what world death is. I mean, it's just going to be small snippets anyway. But always good to know what everyone's talking about. Let's avoid the people we can actually gain grades from. Ima, just hanging around the hallway, separated from Sister Dearest. Damn, I really thought you were going to be this way. Ah, you are. Those guys from the Second Academy have a warped sense of reality. They'd better not get too close to my dear sister. Or what? You're gonna seduce them too? Tsubasa, connecting hallway. Let's find our way there. It should be right here. Who do these students from the other school think they are? There was no need to be so rude. Right? I know. Gosh. I suppose they've formed a tight bond with each other, and, you know, we kind of have too, but we're still a bit iffy. Good thing, though, was Takamaru defending Ima, even though Ima, of course, has been nothing but trouble thus far. Those guys from the other school are just teasing us now. What the hell's world death? I'm sure we'll find out in a few days. Oh, you're on the roof, are you? Eito? Oh, we can actually rank up with you. Sorry, I missed that. Shoma's in the middle shop, which we've already spoken with him. Where is everybody else? Oh, they're in the gym. Which is locked. Okay. So be it. Let's check out the parking lot. I know the bus is in here now. Thanks to this bus, we made it back from second to last Defense Academy. And food enough for 71 days managed to fit in there. Pretty handy. I don't know how Nozomi measured that, but she did. And quickly. Okay, back to the metal shop. What can we craft in here? Do we have the mats for it? Okay, metal fence we already have. It will level up to 2. Max use is +1. Electrified fence. Place a barricade that stuns enemies in range. Stun range 8 spaces, but we need social studies to be rank 1. Explosive mine. Place a trap that deals explosive damage when stepped on. It deals 2 damage. Okay. Not much damage, but it's a free thing we can use, right? If I recall correctly. When we're in battle. Spring trap. Place a trap that ignores obstacles to move user great distances when tripped. So like a teleportation pad of sorts. We also need social studies up 1. Everything kind of does in here. Okay. Explosive mine. It's not something to sneeze at, that's for sure. Biolab. This is our enhancements, right? Attack potion, agility potion. Max use is 1, 1, 1. And desperation potion. User HP becomes 1. Okay, so this will allow us to use our last resort if need be. Interesting. And we got Power Panacea. Potion. User fully recovers HP. Heal status effects. Heals fatigue. 3 science for this. But we only have 1 max use for it. Same with Desperation Potion. Okay, I like the idea of our attack potion going up for another max use. Cool. Develop an enhancement is our achievement unlocked. Beautiful. And we can keep doing so. I mean, what else am I going to use my mats for? Probably leveling us up. Let's go to the training room. I want to see what we've got available there. Good to know that it doesn't cost us actual free time to commit to those upgrades. Training room. Floor 2, I thought. Yeah. I don't feel like doing a battle right now. We did have a lot going on before, so we can level up anyone, including the new folks. Let's see what their other skills are. We've got Bolstering Bullet for Nozomi. Fire a bullet that buffs all allies in range. Adds attack +1, move +5 to allies. We need math +2. Last Yell. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50% chance of gaining support status. Acting with 1 AP. Okay. Probably need to see that in action. Oh, let's get the details on it. Allies acting with 1 AP in battle have a 50%. Okay, it's just the text box enhanced. Unyielding Spirit. Attack +2 to user when near death during battle. Boost Hemo Anima to unlock Unyielding Spirit. Okay, so that's when we've got our voltage up. Kurara. She's got Craft Support Tower. Craft a tower that buffs allies at the start of each turn. We can add armor +2 to allies in range. She can learn Counter-Strike, Lost Yell as well, Unyielding Spirit. Wait, that's what everyone else has, right? Yeah, I've just forgot all about it. That's fine. Kyoshika Shin Senpu Yaiba. Mow down enemies in range, pushes targets back 1 space. I mean, I won't lie, Kyoshika is kind of an MVP. Her, Eito, and Takumi. As long as Nozomi, of course, she's a great support character. Tsubasa is as well. Gaku has his moments. Darumi has her moments, especially with voltage gaining. Takimaru, situational. He's a good tank, but I need to distract people if he can cover a great distance. Kurara, I mean, crafting turrets is nice and whatnot, but that involves not killing enemies on the turn, right? And that's the thing. I like to alpha strike in these tactics games because the less enemies there are when it's their turn, the better. If I use a turret, I'm foregoing the chance to kill some more enemies in the hopes that they will die in the next turn, which isn't even guaranteed. They need to walk into the range of my turret, right? So that's why I'm kind of iffy about using Kurara a lot, unless I absolutely need to, like no one's in range, and, you know, I could pop a turret down. Maybe as it levels up, we'll gain better stats with it, but as of now, you know, not quite at the front of my mind. We've got Yugamu Fatal Contagion. Debuffs enemies in front within a large area, inflicts attack -2, move -3 on targets. So this will allow him to make more use of his Twisted Whip. Cool. Sacrificial Viper. User extends his arm to strike an enemy in front. Inflicts bleed, which is also a debuff. Okay. Okay, so that's everyone. What do we want to do? We need to obviously improve our grades. Yeah, the thing about Counter-Strike is we need to boost our Hemo Anima to unlock it. Maybe in the later battles we'll need it. For now, I'd rather boost their attack. Right? Again, Counter-Strike involves forfeiting a chance to, you know, let the enemy have their turn, and then they will attack us before we can kill them. I'd rather kill them outright so they don't damage us at all. Okay, well, that was a lengthy sort of view into my thought process behind the upgrades, so now you know. I'm sure if you guys have better ideas, feel free to, of course, post them in the comments down below. Alright. Eat this. Deal damage to an enemy in front and decrease their movement. Yeah, let's leave things for now, at least until our grades are improved. So on that front, let's go to the Gift-O-Matic and see if we can give someone something. Because I think that's better than us actually confronting someone like around the school, right? We'll get more grades out of it. The thing is, what does everyone like? Dear Sister Gift Box. Well, we won't be crafting that one just yet. Sewing Kit. Could we give another one to Gaku here? Why not? He might need a replacement. Here you go. You already gifted me this.
Hey, you're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming.
Oh wait, damn it, I just remembered. Wasn't there something about, like, you can only give a gift once to get that unique bonus, and after that it's kind of diminished? Well, we won't give it again. Observation up by 4, exploration up by 4. Social studies is 1. Perfect. That allows us to build more traps, right? More free time. I suppose it doesn't help to... it won't hurt, sorry, to develop something. I already did, right? Oh no, that was enhancements. Metal shop, metal shop. Here. An explosive mine. Electrified fence. Let's go for that one. Another one. Develop a trap is our Tinkerer achievement. Okay. Cool. We've still got quite a few mats, but we'll leave that for now. Alright. Back to the Gift-O-Matic. Who do we want to speak with? Tsubasa does science. You're social studies. Is it just you two available today? Oh, no, Eito's there, but he's math. I think we're good on the math front. Okay. Let's get science up, shall we? What else would Tsubasa like? Something mechanical, no? Toolkit? That could come in handy. We've got quite a few mats. At least in terms of our gifts. This only costs 40 and 20, and we've got like 500 and 370. Can we gift them stuff even if they're not available to speak with? I should have tried that.
Me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Oh, well, I'm glad because, you know, everyone's been angry thus far. Thought we could use some cheering up. Technology went up by 20! Wowza. Alright, days passed.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. No, they're taking their sweet time. We haven't had a dream in a while. Day 32. Nor has the man on fire knocked on our door. Actually, he doesn't even knock, he just barges in.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I can just imagine him like looking at his notes like, this is the 32nd take. Alright, 32, day 32.
Prepare to spend, be ready to give your life.
Of course, thank you. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Nope. They've got their own time. Okay. Oh, nobody waiting for me by the staircase? Cool. Kyoshika? In the hallway? Where is everybody? Oh, they're in the gym. Huh. Yeah, okay. Kyoshika, where are you? Middle shot. Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds. Hey, Kyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with my holy Jumonji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurara pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wait, what are you reaching for if the Jumonji sword isn't with you anymore? Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you?
Oh.
To take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think? But I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Alright, toodaloo. Have fun at the gym without your sword. Okay, cafeteria. Where is it? Strange room. I went past it. It's fine. We can just teleport here. Just as I thought. It's just the original team from this school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. Why does Shoma look like he's seen a ghost? So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't give a fuck. I'm not even being coy about it, as you know. I rewrote the script in my text box. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Right, Kako? Seeing other people working really hard makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts.
Well, I hate to say it, Takemaru, but they're pretty formidable in terms of a fight. Shoma, what's up, dude? Creeping me out. Shoma? Are you alright? Shoma? Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use? Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. There he goes again. It's melting again. Quick, someone cut off his head. The revival-matic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance.
It can't solve all your problems with beheadings, or killing games for that matter.
But Mr. Kinzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him, like we should do to you. But then again, you did come up with a prophecy, or at least your sister did, that we would bring back backup. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true. Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. Shoma? None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are. But how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. Free time. Alright. We could go exploring, especially with our level 2 extinguisher. Maybe that's what we do, because that'll be something different, right? But first, let's head to the training room. I want to see what kind of upgrades we've got now that we've upgraded some of our grades. Impact stab, oh, I was going to say, it's up to 3, but no, we need more linguistics. I forget who's linguistics. We can, of course, look it up. Let's see. Eito, Last Yell. No, I don't think so. Let's get Deadlights up. Voltage gain. She has a wide range with this, so that could actually come in handy here. Early Strike again. Allows use of intercept in battle. Right, that's like our Overwatch, so to speak, but again, it's only at the start of our turn. Take this. Buffs allies and gain voltage. Adds attack 1 of all allies. Yep. Yeah, we should definitely invest in this. We should invest in their second skills. That's for sure. Let's get you a voltage boost because you capitalize on an increased amount of voltage. Yeah. Let's go on a little spending spree. Same with Rescue Bullet. I mean, we've got the BP for it, right? Paralyzed Bullet. I haven't really used it yet, so let's leave that for now. Kyoshika, Jumanji Slash. Yes, please. Shigure no Mai. Launch into a powerful spinning slash. Inflict stun on user. Okay, so this will fortunately put us into a stun state. Nothing we can't fix with a Rescue Bullet. Cool. Sacrificial Viper. Yeah, you know what? Let's just spend it. Okay, that'll do. Let us go for a quick exploration run. See what we can find beyond the level 2 flames. Who do we want to take with us? Just these 5 still? Okay. Let's bring Eito. Let's bring Tsubasa. I've learned since we don't really need to work on getting BP out in our exploration phase. I would take Darumi, but Gaku's not coming, and she's the one who can build up voltage fast. Let's get Takemaru out. Why not? I like to change things up a bit. Even if it's not the most, like, ideal team, it's more fun this way, right? Exploration mission. Let's go. Alright. What are we gonna find? Will we actually bring back food? Darumi's not here to make us play games. Deadly games, that is. In order to pass through an undying flame space, you'll need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to that space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story. By passing through an undying flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces you can pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. Okay, and we can teleport around. Search start. I probably should have picked a spot first. Okay, level 2's up here. Let's head north. Left or right? Let's go left. Fight some enemies along the way. Let's make it a quick one. It is only blue, and I would like to get some exploration done quickly so we can progress through the story. These aren't big battles after all. Alright, let's
Locked and loaded.
make this happen. Nato's here.
I'm ready whenever.
You could go Jury. Start things off like this.
Got it. Nice.
Leave it to me.
Come here, do this.
Watch out.
Yes, leave it to me.
You can kill this one.
You're in the way. All well and good. We better get moving.
And we kill these guys with voltage. One. Oh, not voltage, sorry.
I'm ready whenever.
I don't know what I was thinking. Jury
Here
is what I
we
meant to
go.
say. Just obsessed with the word. Cool. What do we get for our
Yes.
troubles? Cotton. Okay. 3. You see a mummy on the roadside. Let's take its accessories. Red crystal fragments on its finger.
Did it.
2. Let's go to the question mark. Surrounded by a thick fog. Keep going. 5 HP damage. To Takamaru. An invader that was hiding in the fog jumped out and knocked him off his motorcycle. Damn it. Okay, let's take some big strides here. That's a level 5, so we've got to leave it. Play in the sandbox, I think. In the pleasant-looking playground. Another red
Yes.
crystal fragment for our troubles. Might as well go 2. Continue exploration. I should have gone for 3. Whoops, I went backwards. It's fine. One. Shards of glass on the ground. Might be able to use them for something. Grab whatever. Broken glass. Could be used as a crafting material.
I'll take this with me.
We could do 1, or we could do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like a blue thing there, or we can get orange minerals. Let's go for the blue. Oh, sorry, no, it's the alien. Oh no, we can do a level 1 flame extinguish here. Do that. Ugh. Thought I had 2 selected.
What?
Mini motor. Okay, so that's a gift. Yellow fight. What do we got this time? Oh, big guy. I don't think anyone's got
I'm
anti-flight.
good whenever.
Let's freaking go!
Unfortunate,
Here we go. I guess it's my turn.
but we can make something work here.
Say when.
Impact stab, not quite what we're looking for.
Yes, leave it to me.
Oh, actually, you do have anti-flight. Cool. Let's do this. Here.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. Got it. I'm ready whenever.
Again.
You're in the way. All well and good.
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's get Takumi over here. What's your thing again? Okay, you have piercing.
I've got
That's why we
this.
died last time, even though we had armor.
There. My turn.
One more.
Yeah. Got it! Let's do this!
Cool.
I'm taking the wheel.
Not gonna be able to kill everything.
Let's give it to him.
Unfortunately.
Ready when you are. Yeah!
We're close, though.
Good to go. Take that! All right.
Let's do this.
Okay, well. Can't complain if there's just one enemy surviving. It sounds like there's a whole stampede, but it's only 3 of them.
I guess it's my turn.
And they do 1 HP in terms of damage. Okay. Moving on.
Take that.
Poisonous mushroom. Glad we didn't have to eat it. 1. Find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Let's offer a prayer. You offered a prayer to the altar, but nothing really happened. Reroll target space. Okay. Overrun greenhouse. Looks like a miniature jungle. Ignore it. Move on. No, pull away the vines. Got an orchid.
I'll take that.
Cool. Okay, 3. Hazard sign in the middle of the road. Might be dangerous to go any further. Let's take a different path. Oh. Turned out to be quite a detour. Walking so much wore you out. Cool. Alright, how do we get... there it is over there to our right.
This looks like something
Raw
good.
red crystal. That's some serious BP we got from that. Deer eating tree bark. Offered some food. No, we lost our red crystal fragment. When you threw the nuts you'd picked up, the deer came over to you. As you were gently petting its head, it grabbed an item from your bag and ran away. God damn it. Tricky thing. Alright, that's fine. Not a huge loss. Especially because we got another one. See a dog picking through trash. Someone may have thrown something away. Rare? Is it my red crystal? Tattered cloth scrap. Most of the trash was unusable, but the piece of cloth might be good for crafting.
I'll take that.
Alright, let's do another battle. I'm curious what this next area is going to be like. But we gotta earn it first.
Here we go.
Let's go for
I'm ready whenever.
Jury.
You're in the way.
Cool.
We better get moving.
I like that start. Let's do... this.
Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me.
And we've got our fatigue gone, so let's do this
Here
now.
we go. All well and good. I'm ready whenever.
Okay.
Locked and loaded.
Tsubasa, what can you do for me?
I've got this.
We do a side slash here. Do that.
Good to go.
We can kill this. Can I kill it in a better
We
way?
better get moving.
Do
You're
this.
in the way.
And then one more. Oh, to do it.
Ready
Or
when
we can
you
get
are.
Tsubasa to move up, actually. No. We'll get
Let's freaking go.
Takimaru up. Ah, damn it.
Let's give it to him. Heads up.
Agility potion.
Let's freaking go.
Hoping this carries over with our other fights.
Knocked it out of the park.
Cool. And then
I guess it's my turn. We better get moving.
might as well
Let's try this.
see now. This is our chance to experiment
Yes,
with our
leave it to me.
materials.
Allow me to trim down their
Will they
numbers.
replenish if we get into another fight? Hopefully they do.
We did it.
Swimsuit poster. Okay, but can we scratch it at certain parts with a coin? Our inventory's one off from being filled up. Move to the next area? Yes. Okay. I thought that would be a completely different aesthetic, but that's not the case. You found an altar with an odd statue. Let's leave an off. No, let's take the offerings. Damn it. Earth suddenly began to quake wildly. You fell and got injured. Party takes 5 damage across the board. Ouch. Continue exploration. So that means we can spawn here next time, right? I know we're wounded, but wait, hang on. Before we move, let's just take a look around real quick. So many spaces. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, well, we can definitely spawn here next time we go exploring. See if we can cover some more ground. Alright, let's go. Ah, damn. I thought we'd be able to fight here. Miscounted. Find a crumbling building with machine parts littered around it. Might be able to find something useful. Search the building. We got a functioning motor, but Tsubasa took 5 damage. Floor collapsed suddenly while you were exploring.
Might as well take it.
Alright, our inventory is full. Shall we leave? Can I replace items if I pick them up? Find the ruins of an invader base. They've got a base out here? Security camera at the entrance. Let's creep past. Battle. We got caught by the camera. I thought it was the ruins of a base, not an actual working one. Oh. Oh, we got a new enemy up ahead here, too. Batrakakin. Reduces enemy power when attacking. Poison touch. Flex -1 on target. And they're all buffed up. Okay, well.
We can't keep on like this!
Yeah, I know. This may have been a mistake.
This certainly isn't good.
Certainly. Alright.
Say when.
Now I have to actually think about what I'm doing.
Let's do this.
Aha, so my strategic materials don't carry over. Well,
It's not over yet. I can keep going.
could do jury here. Do something like this. I like that idea.
My body. I hope no one minds.
Get your attack
It's
up
not over
first.
yet.
We won't use
I
your
can
last
keep
resort
going.
just yet. Something like this.
Here we go.
Ah, forget you,
This
armor
certainly
up.
isn't good.
That's okay, we're gonna get free AP from this
You're
one
in the
anyway. And this gives us actually more damage on the
Got it.
big guy.
Nice.
Because we
It's
get
not
another
over
free
yet.
turn here. Do it.
All well and I can keep going.
I know you can. That's the beauty of it. We could go here. We can go here. I like this better.
Here we go. It's not over yet.
Alright, fatigue gone. And we can take out that big enemy over there.
Got it. Nice. Good to go.
Side slash.
Take this.
Nice. That is so cool. Sometimes it's a good thing when you can't kill your
Yes.
enemy on the first go, because that gives us another chance to attack again with some other people in the way. This is double the cotton, so we might as well throw away cotton. And it's good to know we can replace items. We don't get told that we can't pick something up. Okay, anything else around here? There's no checkpoint. Oh, oh, that's where we started. Yeah, okay, I think we're done here. Let's go back to base.
It's about time we head home.
I think so. Alright. And a mini motor for our troubles. That could go well with Tsubasa. And maybe Kurara as well, since she's an engineer of sorts.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Gotcha.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karo and Nozomi thing once and for all. Right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy. Here we go. Been a
Hey.
while.
Taki,
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
From who? Where?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh my.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any.
Sorry.
How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't bring chocolate. I go to the same school, right?
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
Oh. You thought I'd smuggled some chocolate in? It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more, and end up drifting apart. This is kind of the unfortunate thing about high school sweethearts, you know, like, it's all well and good when you're, you know, in your teens and whatnot, but as you get older and you have different aspirations in life, it's not uncommon for that to, unfortunately, split up. That's not how it was with me and Karu. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright, yeah. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karu and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year.
Ooh, did you?
I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
To who?
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any.
Ooh, who's the lucky girl?
She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, your mother.
Oh! It was for your mom.
Lucky mother.
Hey, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Yeah, man. I always like baking as a present, to be honest. Feels nice that they actually sank the time and effort to make something. It doesn't have to be the greatest, it's just a thought. Maybe I'm just cheesy like that.
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her.
Because we're doing a study session at my place today, aren't we? And, well, the chocolates will be there.
Here.
Oh?
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
Oh, God. Can we have a bit more enthusiasm there, Takumi? Oh. Alright. Cheers, I guess.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
I will chew it 50 times before swallowing.
Yeah, sure. Alright. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
Gotcha. Gift-o-matic, can you produce an astronomical telescope?
An astro what?
Astrobot? What?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library.
Yeah, I can't wait for us to stare at that one particular light bulb that keeps flickering in the sky. Sorry, the ceiling of the TRC.
I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
I gotta say, it's interesting that we're getting, like, these flashbacks in order. You know, like, we started off with Kato as a child, so was Takumi, and we're going through as they get older. Is there a rhyme or reason? Is it just storytelling purposes or something else?
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Taki, you've got no imagination.
Sorry.
Shut up.
What is the deal with these flashbacks, though? Are they occurring for a reason, or is it just for us to get to know these characters better?
Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
I mean, Takumi does make mention of it, like, I had a dream about me and Karuha.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
We made it! Third of the way.
Prepare to spend
Jeez.
another day and be ready to give your life.
This game is humongous. And I love it. I'm getting my money's worth, that's for sure. Apparently this is like 6 novels worth of writing. Sorry, not 6. Like 60. I saw Nico B's tweet. He's like, what the fuck? I have to make a big series on this? It's no surprise I'd dream about Karo again, the way she's been on my mind so much lately. But it comes and goes, right? Like, what about the other nights? What do you dream about? Really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same! That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karuha, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Alright, let's get some grub. Anyone loitering around here? No? Oh, Tsubasa is. Not on this side, though. Over here? You know this is not the designated spot, Tsubasa. I'm gonna walk past you. If you're not in the designated spot. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... Okay, yeah. Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it. Just like we always have. I hope so. We will, don't worry. With or without the other crew. Where are they now? They're not at the gym. Are they all there? Yes, they are. Okay, uh-oh. Is this a good or bad thing? I see we're all still standing on sides. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here?
Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests.
Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you?
We're not even neighbors. What are you talking about?
I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away.
Messing around with your sword in your room. What the hell?
Ooh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call.
What does that mean?
I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you.
What's so important that we all need to be here?
I killed Hiroko. Now what? Someone was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him.
Okay, finally. Well, at least Eito's able to get through to people. He probably visited Shoma in his room yesterday, like he does with me.
Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one?
Was it on the day that he looked shocked? Or was it last night?
Interesting.
Okay. Are we the only two that have these kinds of dreams? What's up with Shoma this time?
Shoma had another dream.
Right.
A dream unlocking a repressed memory. I thought we resolved this issue already.
I guess not. Some extra nugget of information is about to reveal itself.
Is Shoma alright?
Is he ever?
Another dream memory? What was the first one again? I forgot about it already.
It was the Kamakura Hospital, if I recall it correctly. Kamakura, of course, reference to Izuru.
Shoma's been acting weird lately. Maybe now he's going to explain why?
Lately? He's been acting weird ever since we got here. What's the deal with getting us all together for this? Didn't we decide it was just a regular dream last time?
Well, now we've got more people here. Maybe they can help interpret it. What's this all about? Shoma unlocked a repressed memory?
Yeah, see how cool we are? When we find something out, we tell you guys. Can we have some information in exchange?
We're here because of that shrimpy little pill bug, right? What does he want?
What's all this stuff about dreams and memories? Does Shoma have some kind of special ability you didn't tell us about? No, but I'm not going to divulge who here's a psychic.
I don't know what you think you saw last night, but you're mistaken.
Okay, that's the same dialogue as it was before. Shoma, tell me, is it true? Did you remember something?
Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Ginzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself.
Well, Stop it! Just let him speak, for fuck's sake! God! Honestly,
it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. Like, can we stop interrupting people? I want to hear info, okay? For goodness sake. Before he disappears. I'm surprised Ato didn't, like, black bag him or something. Put a hood over his head and tossed him out with our level 2 fire extinguishers. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time? Just fuck off back to your room, Ema, okay? If you're not gonna contribute anything. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So, was your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling this in on the lore here? No! Wait, yes! I mean, god damn it! I'm only sharing it with you because I want us to cooperate, even if it is unfair at this point. Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Huh? Lady Nozomi? Is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. Is that where your mother works? And those machines are the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones we can't get working? Yes. I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were at both the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes. I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
I see. Were they giving you all the talents in the world?
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
Definitely Karo's mother's involved here.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet.
Think it's got something to do with hemoanima?
But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
And if Karo's mother is involved, that could explain why Karo was forced to come here. Or, sorry, Nozomi was forced to come here, even if she doesn't have the requisite hemoanima, right? To be here. Special blood? Think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not. Should it? Again, Exhibit A, Nozomi here. So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma? Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. I mean, I don't know my blood type. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
Who else? Oh
It was all
my
of you, too.
goodness. That is all of us. All of us. Even the new students. Yugamu, Gaku, Ima, me, Shoma, Darumi, Tsubasa. At the bottom, we've got Kako, Takemaru. Huh. I see Ato. Wow. Wait. There's 3, 6, 7, 10, 13. One person's missing. I see a tube at the bottom right there. Is Hiroko meant to be in there?
What?
Oh, wait, no, Hiroko's there in the middle, right? Next to Kurara. Oh, so the other one that's missing would be Nozomi, right? Because she doesn't have the Hemo-Anima ability. You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me. How did you see this from a bird's eye view, though? Huh. Okay, and these machines are here as well. What happens if we get in them and activate them?
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
And that's why we were chosen to be here, right? Dude, what are you talking about? Us? In those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes. It wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there. Oh? Everybody, huh? You're crazy, man! First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put into those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there sometime before we came to the school. But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? Just don't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex? When our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you? Yeah, I went on a weird Doctor Strange trip across the multiverse, I swear. When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got there. I like how Hiroko, at the back there, looks so calm, like she's been expecting us to wake up. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out, but what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks, or even months, in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. What if this is all just one big training simulation, or it was meant to be a training simulation, for after the 100 days we'd wake up, we'd have our abilities honed and trained after spending 100 days here, and we'd be able to venture outside the TRC with our newfound abilities. Could this be the case here? Hey, yeah, that kind of twist happens in the killing games all the time. It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to Hemo-Anima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common, and... Oh my god, enough already! Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Yeah, well, Nozomi's reaction says it all. It's not quite a fantasy, is it? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about Hemo-Anima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Well, you don't want to speculate at all? You're just like, oh, so that's what happened to us. Oh, okay, well, fuck off. I'm done. Let me get my pancakes and go do some more training. Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. No, Shoma, I appreciate you, for once. Thank you. Consider this. Would understanding Hemo-Anima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? Yes, because they also have fucking Hemo-Anima in them! God! Like, surely if we understand Hemo-Anima's weaknesses and strengths, we can use that against our enemy. We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. It's taking all my energy to not get so frustrated with some of these characters, man. Unimportant? Here we go again. We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Well, yeah, with that attitude. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us?
I'm pretty sure we've been defending this school, but okay.
Nigu didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us, and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good.
Right.
We decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you, maggots? I mean, look at you! Coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter! You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it?
We are doing it. We're not under attack right now. What, you want us to train and sleep and that's all we do for 100 days?
Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you.
Shoma, jump ahead and rip that tomato off her face.
Huh? First you refuse to fight. Then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
Oh god, those eyes.
I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now.
Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy, work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them.
Okay, now I'm feeling bad. Poor Shoma finally, comes out of his shell to spill some important info, and now everyone's stepping on him again.
His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What's happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. Did he strike a nerve? Did he uncover something that you actually didn't want us to know? Are you just attention seeking? And all eyes are on Shoma and she's like, oh man.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
Huh? But
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, and I don't want you here.
What if this is Hiroko? This entire time, Hiroko is underneath that tomato. And she's like, I've come back to expel this useless bastard from the academy. Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses, just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey, shuffle off, scram, depart, disappear, get out! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out!
Hey, leave him alone, you! Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
It's begun! She's thrown the first punch.
Whoa! That was awesome! Combo!
Such magnificent boxing technique. Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box?
And Uzuzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our will on society. Political, financial, physical. We can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, pea-brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Damn it! Where's the support? Stop it, Kurara, please, that's enough.
So,
I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us? Maybe we should get going. I'm surprised we didn't retaliate here. Oh, then again, Takamaru doesn't hit girls. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara. My wrath must be appeased! It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. Buzz off, all of you! I hate you all! God! I'm steaming. I'm fuming. God! Even Takumi's had enough. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. One of my guys got told to disappear himself, and the other got punched in the face for trying to intervene, with clearly Kurara overstepping her bounds here. And you're just going to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I'll try to convince them. Like, come on. A little more effort, please. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just like really immersed and I'm passionate. I'm sucked into the game, alright? I gotta defend my friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Brother Dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. She hit me. That psycho actually hit me. Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an illing game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential. Darumi, just give it a rest, okay? Takumi's had enough. I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Okay, can we stop the blame game with ourselves? It's done. Let's move on. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. How the hell do we come back from this? We're past the point of no return, I swear. I'm exhausted already, but there's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Free time. Where on earth do we spend it to vent all this frustration out?